The women's 400-meter final will be the next event on the track, and there is the lineup. Grit Breuer, the European champion, Perec, the favorite, Sandra Myers, so strong from Spain, and Briškina, the defending champion, all here. Diane Dixon on the inside, twice the world indoor champion and 10 times the American indoor champion, finished 7th in the Rome final 4 years ago from Brooklyn in New York. In lane 2, Ximena Restrepo of Colombia, one of the few really world-class South American 400-meter runners, US college champion, second to Anna Kirot in the Pan Am Games. This is her first real big final. This is Grit Breuer, the 19-year-old who's been beaten by all her main rivals this year, but she's had a quiet period and has come back here. Fastest teenager ever at 49.50. Marie-Josée Perec from Guadeloupe, representing France. European Cup winner, European Championship bronze, 3 big wins this year, and 49.32 seconds. National record holder at 100, 200 and 400 meters. A real find and the gold medal favorite. Perec, a really lovely runner, full of elegance and grace and a flowing style. In contrast to Sandra Myers of Spain, who is effective in an entirely different way. Powerful, strong runner, silver medal in the world indoors and improving all the time. Olga Briškina, the defending world champion and the Olympic champion, so often second to Marita Koch before that great runner retired. Soviet Union having a very good championships as well, with a couple of track golds yesterday for their women's team. Here's Lily Leatherwood, unbeaten this year, and watch for her. She usually comes with a storming late run in the finish. 5th in the 1987 final. And outside of her will be another American in Jo Miles. Lily Leatherwood's career seemed to be just losing its way a bit for a couple of seasons, but she's come back very strongly this year. There's 25-year-old Jo Miles, second in the American Championships and third in the Pan Am Games. Not a great draw for her, truthfully, out in lane 8, where you're running blind, of course. The 400 meters run in echelon, one lap of the track. This is the gold medal favorite, Marie-Josée Perec of France, who has looked sensational this year. Sandra Myers and Grit Breuer, the biggest threats on paper. Diane Dixon here on the inside has had one false start given against her already, the world indoor champion. It's Diane Dixon from the United States, Ximena Restrepo of Colombia, the US college champion, Grit Breuer, the European champion, only 19, Marie-Josée Perec of France, Sandra Myers, the top Spaniard, Briškina, the world and Olympic champion, Lily Leatherwood, unbeaten this year from the States, Jo Miles, also United States, on the outside. And away they go in this World Championship 400-meter final. And Marie-Josée Perec has gone very, very quick indeed, and she's gone right past Sandra Myers, and she's coming up to Briškina as well. Briškina's going quite quick. She's gone past Lily Leatherwood. Grit Breuer is trying to hold on to Perec at the 200-meter stage. Perec and Breuer, those two at the moment. But Perec's going very, very quickly, but Grit Breuer's right there with her on the bend, and this is going to be close down the straight. Those two have a big lead as they come into the straight. It's Perec with that lovely liquid style of hers. Perec for France, Breuer for Germany. Sandra Myers is a long way back in third place, and with Briškina. But Perec is going to hold on. She's tired. It's Perec's goal. Breuer gets the silver, and on the line, Sandra Myers, I think, just nicked the bronze medal away from Briškina, and the time is 49.13 seconds. It smashed the championship record to smithereens. It's a lifetime best for Perec, It's easily the fastest in the world this year.
She's only run 4 400-meter finals. 3 of them have been French records. She started at 50.32, and it's a measure of her improvement that she's come to 49.13. The very tired athletes looking back at a rerun of the race shown on the giant scoreboard above the track. And in second place, I think Grit Breuer will have smashed her own World Junior record of 49.50. And Sandra Myers, I think, has got the bronze medal, and that's what the expression of joy on her face means. She just came at the end with her strength to overcome Olga Bryzhkina. Well, Perec made her intentions clear right from the start. Look at her in lane 4. Fires away. She's already beginning to eat up the stagger on Sandra Myers, who ran a more conservative race, the Spaniard. But all the time, Grit Breuer in lane 3, the German, was trying hard to hold on to Perec, and Perec hadn't gained more than a metre or 2 on Breuer, but these two were an awfully long way ahead of the rest of the field. Out in lane 6, Olga Bryzhkina would come off the turn in 3rd place. Perec, a great talent, running hard round the bend. The lanky French lady originally came from Guadeloupe, but it's still Grit Breuer, the immensely tough and talented, still only 19 years of age. She was the World Junior Champion back in 1988. Since then, she's avoided junior competition, concentrating on senior talent. And here it is, Marie-José Perec stretching out to a new French record. The clock stopped at 49.13 seconds. Breuer in second, and despairing dive, Sandra Myers just takes it for the bronze medal ahead of Olga Bryzhkina.
Here they are off the bend again, and this really, of course, the 400 meters is an absolutely lung-bursting event, especially run the way that Perec and Breuer ran it here, because they blasted through the first 250 meters or so, and both of them were very tired down the straight. And even as graceful a runner as Marie-José Perec, well, she was beginning to look a little bit ragged in the last 20 meters, but I don't think anybody, particularly anybody of the French persuasion, is going to mind 2 hoots about that this evening.
It's a wonderful performance here. And another fact too, 49.13, the fastest time in the world this year. Well, we've got no one of the caliber, of course, of Marita Koch, who set a sensational world record at 47.60 back in 1985. New generation now. Marie-José Perec is definitely queen of the 400 meters at the moment, and the former queen Olga Bryzhkina left way behind there, and she doesn't even get a medal in the end. But look too for this brilliant new talent of Grit Breuer. Quite a contrast in styles here, the long-legged Frenchwoman and the hard-working Grit Breuer, and it's Perec for gold and Breuer for silver.
And that's how tiring it is, but it's a sweet tiredness for Marie-José Perec. From the Basse-Terre area of Guadeloupe, L'Equipe described her when she came on the scene as the new gazelle, and it's not a bad description.
And there's the results. The fastest time in the world this year for Perec, 49.13. A world junior record for Grit Breuer in the silver medal spot, 49.42. And both Myers, the bronze medalist, and Bryzhkina also under 50 seconds.